Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot weekend reading for the 18th and the 19th of June 2022. That took a longer than necessary time to get out. Okay, we got Moon in Aquarius on the Saturday and then it's moving into Pisces. Midnight and 01 minutes. Midnight and 01 minutes on Sunday, which is practically the minute that Sunday's born, isn't it? So just watch out for that. You might be feeling a bit more, a bit more emotional, a bit more in touch with your feelings, that kind of thing. We're doing the hand cream thing. Let's do the elbows. There we go. Woohoo, good tip. One of you said you put it on your backside. I was like, that's a bit extreme, but hey, future reference. Got to see my t-shirt. Can you see it? It's a cat seance. It's kind of what it feels like in the house at the moment. I may have bitten off a bit more than I can chew. It definitely feels like a cat seance. Okay, today we are using Nubit Lush, the Cosmic Tarot. This is the tarot that always reminds me of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Do you remember that film? I used to love that film. When you were about 12, 13. Do you remember that? Yes. Just imagine that music playing. A bit like when Ferris, I think he nicks someone's car or something. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Of course, I don't condone that. But when he's doing it, they're doing that. So just have that in your head. If I could put it in the background, I would. But that's what we're doing. We're doing a tarot today. Are you all in? I hope so. Do join my Gemstars membership as well. This is below in the description box. As I've said below, there's a join button for some of you. There isn't for others of you. Who knows the rhyme or the reason? I don't know what YouTube are thinking with this, but yeah, some of you got a join button. It's Schrodinger's join button. Some of you haven't. Maybe you have and you haven't, all at the same time. Either way, you get cracking emojis, of which there will be more added as soon as my brother sweats it out. I'm like, do this. Got to do a new one for Minnie, you see. Got to be a new Minnie emoji. You get emojis, you get a gem thing next to your name, which builds up into a crown/tiara. And you get some unaccessible to others videos as well. So there you go. It's in the comment section below. No, it's not. It's in the description box below. It's very sunny and hot here. It's gorgeous. There are no birds and there are practically no people, but they have emptied the bins, you'll be pleased to know. That was in, I think, my last video. We had some very full binnage. A lot of the students have gone home. Not much silly jogging going on. No clandestine affairs going on across the street. You know that as soon as there's breaking news, I will bring it to you. Okay? I will bring it. I love this. And also, some of them look like kind of 80s film stars in this one as well. Yeah, see, that's like, wow, kind of Sigourney Weaver in parts of Alien. You feeling that? I'm feeling that. Love Sigourney Weaver. Oh, yes. Oh yes, this deck can come again. Right. 2 of Cups. There you go. We got off first. This is lovely. This has a kind of old school film thing going on, like 20s, doesn't it? I will take you in my arms and I will kiss you very hard on the lips. That kind of thing. I used to watch those films when I was younger. Do you remember that? If you're my generation, on a Sunday, that kind of death feel that Sunday had. Sunday just felt like death day. I don't know why. It's sort of like a kind of melancholic, maybe because I would watch these black and white films and everybody in them was dead, and that kind of used to bother me. But apart from that, some of them were really good. There was one that was particularly really good. If I can remember the name of it, I will tell you. Then we get Temperance in the reverse. A slight feeling of feeling a bit rattled and a bit scattered. Okay, I don't think that's a biggie. I just think it's the flavour of the weekend. But we also have this. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't the artwork gorgeous? The Six of Cups. Remember when you have the Six of Cups that you do also have, especially when you combine it with the Two of Cups, and I'll biddly bop to show you the cards as well, because they might come out really nice. Let's have a looky-see. Biddly, 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 boo. Boom, boom. I did an 80s biddly bop. That could have been like a Top of the Pops one. You know, where you'd get like a BBC basic sweep of a triangle, shling, like that. Or we may go into 3 prisms. That kind of 80s cutting it up TV. Okay. You can kind of see them, can't you? They come out okay. Artwork's gorgeous, isn't it? Two of Cups and the Six of Cups together. When you have this, you do get the energy of the past. So it can be being melancholic. It can be like feeling like I used to feel on Death Sundays. But it's more positive than that because it's Two of Cups. Venus in Cancer, the feels. You put the phone down first. The wriggles. It's nice. Copping the feels. That's not what I meant to say, actually. Not while looking at that card. But anywho, you know what I'm saying. Okay, I can't dig myself out of this with a JCB, so let's just move on. 8 of Wands. This is a very vocal card. They're showing you exactly what the 8 of Wands means, which is the whole message coming in, someone saying something, information coming your way. Woohoo! Let's go. Boom, boom. The whole bit. Imagine, you know, if we're sticking with the 80s, green on black computer screen and the binaries flooding down. It's like it's all coming in now. I've hit return on the massive return button. Swing! Here it comes. It's coming in. I like this. This is good because next to it, 5 of Pentacles, you might have been feeling left out in the cold. You might have been feeling ignored. You probably do over the weekend, especially as we move into the Pisces moon phase. There's nothing like a Pisces moon for you to have a flare up of feeling ignored. I don't know why. Cancer moons do the same thing where you're just like, and then I didn't do this and they didn't do that. It's that kind of whole very soaked emotional type thing. 5 of Pentacles with the Hermit as well is a real, yes, you feel ignored. Yes, you may feel a little bit uncommunicated with, although that is coming. This is a nice rosy little bit here. It's actually good for you to feel like that. And I know that sounds, you know, annoying probably. It's like, oh, thank you. It's good for me to feel lonely, bored and ignored, okay? I don't quite mean it like that, but I sort of do. There's something in this. There's something you need to hear. There's something you need to know, what the great late Wayne Dyer used to call whispers on the breeze. Let me turn my phone off. Whispers on the breeze. It's that feeling that there is something that you need to know. Okay? By the way, that is the boy texting me from upstairs. I know. 2 of Swords in the reverse. I like that because when we get the 2 of Swords, there's a feeling which doesn't completely come across with this tarot card, but in most 2 of Swords, it comes across as it's like a minor arcana hanged man. Things being a bit stuck, things being a bit... When the 2 of Swords goes into the reverse, it's a feeling of release. That's my release mode. And then the Queen of Pentacles underneath. It was worth waiting for. She also looks like a sort of 20s film star. I always think she has a slight look of, is it Bonnie, Bruce Willis's wife in Die Hard? What do you reckon? Yes, you can see it, can't you? Bonnie, but done up for a 20s fancy dress party. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Holding your cards close to your chest, keeping some stuff to yourself, not blabbing the farm, not reaching out too much either if you've got this 5 of Pentacles lonely vibe going on. Turn into yourself. See what resources you have. The Hermit has a lot of resources for solitude. And then Judgment. Judgy old Judgment in the reverse. judgy old judgment in the reverse. When you get judgment in the reverse, it's past, present and future. That's why there's always 3 people in judgment. Past, present and future. When it's in the reverse, it's got this slightly, with the 6 of Cups and judgment together, you just get this slightly melancholic, going back to the future type feeling. Don't judge it, actually. There's something coming up for you emotionally here. It's kind of rising from the ashes. See what it feels like. See what the whisper on the breeze is. Don't necessarily communicate back to anything or anybody or put out there. You don't have to. You can just keep it to yourself for a bit, like the Hermit. Stick it in your lamp, okay? Stick it in your lamp. Let's have an oracle card. Let's have an oracle card. It's going to be that one. Oh, it's one of my faves. Just one of my faves. Let's bodily bit. Biddly bodily, bodily bit. Bow, bow. It was also in The Secret of My Success, that sound, with Michael J. Fox. It was a popular 80s trope. Okay, time for a nap. Love it. It's always time for a nap in my book. But also it's a foxy nap. This fox has got half an eye open, okay? Have a nap, whether it's mental, physical, psychological or emotional. We all need a nap from time to time. Kind of one eye open, slightly observing your psychological surroundings, your spiritual surroundings. One ear open for the whispers on the breeze, okay? Have a good weekend. Let me know in the comments section what you're doing and of course what you had for breakfast. And I will see you soon. Namaste.